Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of C programming. In this video, we will learn the difference between static variables and non-static variables. So in the previous video, we have discussed the concept of storage class and we came to know that static is a storage class. So anything other than static keyword, other variables are known as your non-static variables. Now, what is the difference between your static and non-static variable? Where to use static, where not to use static, everything we will discuss in this video. Okay. So before going to this particular explanation, let us see one example first of all. We'll write a program without using static keyword, and after that we will rewrite the same program using static keyword, and we will check what is the difference between these two values. Okay. Now I'm calling a function known as fun. Let us I have called this for 3 times. Okay. And in fun method I have declared a variable and initialized to 1. Okay. I am printing the value, and after that I am incrementing the variable by 1. Okay. So let us give the function prototype for this. Simple. Inside the main method function, I have called the fun function 3 times. Every time it will the control will come to the fun function body. I have declared a variable number equal to 1, and then it will be printed. Okay. So what will happen in the background? Let us first discuss. Then we will go for the execution of the program. Okay. So for the whenever for the first time the function is being called, the controller will come. It will check there is a declaration of the variable, so it will allocate memory and the value 1 will be stored. Okay, and it will print the value 1. After that number plus plus, so this one will become 2. Done. Once the program is over, now the controller will again return to the same point from where it has been called, and we know that the scope and life of the variable of automatic storage class is limited to the block where it is declared. That means once I am going out of the body of the function, the block of number is over. So the life of number is also over and it will be dead. Okay. The next time the function will be called again, it will enter, it will see the declaration. So once again, the memory will be allocated in a different location and the value 1 will be stored. Whenever you are printing number, now you are printing the number which is at 2000 location. So the value 1 will be again printed. Number plus plus, again it will be 1 plus 1 will become 2 at 2000 location. Once the control of the block is over, the life of the number is over. So third time again it will call, the same procedure will be followed. Another variable in different memory location, the value 1 will be initialized. Now this is active, so it will print 1 plus plus, the same procedure will be applied to 2. Okay. Once the block will be over, again the life of the variable is over. This is what my non-static variables description. Okay. So that means we are expecting 3 1 in our output because all three are of at different memory location, and every time I am calling the function, it is initializing the value of number. Okay. So let us see. No error is there. See, as per our discussion, we are getting 1 1 1. But actually what happens, I have called this function first time. I am having something in my mind, number is having 1, so number plus plus means 2. Next time whenever I'll call function, I should get 2, not 1. But that will never happen in case of your automatic storage class. But if I am declaring the variable with static keyword, okay, now what will happen, let us discuss. So for the first time, whenever the function has been called, it will enter static integer number equal to 1. It will check in memory location with the name number, any variable is present. If no, it will allocate the memory. Okay. And it will store 1. So whenever you are printing the value, 1 will be printed. Number plus plus, it will become 2. Okay. Now function body is over. Again it will go. Second time you are calling the function, it will check static int number. As static keyword is attached with the variable number, it will check already the memory is allocated. Yes. So no more memory will be allocated. It will access that latest value which is present in that number. This is the difference between your static and non-static. In non-static, every time the function will be called, the variable will be reinitialized. But in static, the variable will be initialized only once. The memory will be allocated only once, and always you will get the latest modified value of that particular variable. Now again number plus plus. So this 2 plus 1 will become 3. Control over. Third time we are making a call. Static already existing, so no more initialization. So it will print the value of number as 3. Number plus plus, again it will become 4. Okay. So that means the static variable scope is local to the block where it is declared, but its value is still alive in between the different function calls. Okay. That is what the difference between your static and non-static. Clear? So we are expecting the output as 1, 2 and 3. So let us check. See, 1, 2, 3. That means we are sure that whatever the variables value we have initialized or we have modified, that is going to be alive for between the function calls. Okay. The same example we have stated here, that here you will get the output as 1, 1 and 1. But as you are declaring with static keyword, you will get 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now, if you'll find the difference between static and non-static, these are some point you have to understand. The static variable's lifetime is from starting to the end of the program. Clear? It is obviously local within the function, and this is important. It retains its value between the function calls. That means once it is initialized, automatically the value will be present in between the function calls. And obviously, if you are not initializing the static variable, you will get 0 as the default value. But in contrary, in the non-static variable, the lifetime is within the block where it is declared. Obviously, the scope is local within the block, and this is important. Every time it will be reinitialized whenever the function will be called again and again. But if you have not initialized the value of non-static variable, then it will be a garbage value by default in automatic and register. Okay. So these are some key difference between the static and non-static. Okay. So through this video, what we have learned the difference between static and non-static variable. The values, how it is persisting between the function calls, that is the specialty of the static variable. But my suggestion is never always use the variable as static. Okay, because it always be present in the memory and memory wastage will be there. If it is required, then you have to declare the variable as static so that it will be alive between the different function calls. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching this video.